This is a garbage can. Pretty obvious, huh? I bought it from Home Depot for like 20 bucks. You see that green wire there? That goes to neutral. Neutral in the plug. That white wire right there, see where it's attached on the top of the lid? This wire, the white one, you see it? It goes to the base of the garbage can. It goes into the base. It's a solid sealed tin, okay? The top wire, which goes to neutral, is going to the lid. I've got the positive wire taped off on this plug. See the wall outlet? So I've got the base of the unit, the base of the garbage can is grounded to ground, and the lid is grounded to neutral. Okay? Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Okay? It's me calling my cell phone from my landline. Okay? I just hung up on myself. Now, I'm going to take this lid off. Just like that. I've got all kinds of things in here. Batteries, radios, communications, flashlights, all different kinds of things that I might need in the event of an emergency. Okay? Some electronic devices are in there. So I'm going to add my cell phone to it. Whoops. Oh. Okay, it's okay. Just the batteries fell out. Alright, now I'm going to make that call again. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything. Are you? I don't know if you can hear it. You see that? I'm calling myself. It's not ringing. I don't hear any ringing coming from out the garbage can. Do you?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I guess not.
85705.
Okay. Why am I bothering with all this? Because what it means is nothing can get into that. It's a sealed unit. That sealed unit right there, okay, that you're looking at, anything inside of that will be protected from an EMP. That's an electromagnetic pulse. What happens is, when an electromagnetic pulse hits this container, the energy is going to be absorbed in the neutral wire and the ground wire, which goes into that plug, which goes from that wall plug to the main panel of the house, where it goes actually right outside the house on a pole along with all the other negative and neutral bar wires, and it goes right into the ground. So this is grounded, okay? And that's what you need to have in the event of an EMP. And it's very cheap, and it's very easy to do. The only thing you want to do is be extremely careful that you don't hook up the positive side of this, because you may be in for a relatively shocking experience. So that's my Faraday cage, I guess you would call it. You can put whatever you want in there, batteries, electronic devices, cell phones, any communications devices you might need to sustain you during a prolonged power failure. Okay? That's it. So, for what it's worth, it's a pretty cheap way out to get yourself some kind of minimal communications and batteries and things like that, just in case something happens like an EMP, you'd have some kind of communications devices. You can't do anything about your automobiles or anything like that. Your lighting in your house, if you have a generator, the electronics in the generator will burn out if they're hit by an EMP. The electronic components in your PCM, that's your power control module, and your control modules in your vehicles will all fail. They'll all burn. Anything with a transistor, a resistor, or a capacitor in it will fail. And that includes a lot of communications devices. There would be some very primitive, I want to say very primitive engines from like the 1930s, 1940s, 1950s cars that had mechanical points in them that might run. But they would also require a little bit of trickery, because you'd need to get a battery that was working in order to get the engine to fire. So, for what it's worth,